Barely. What's up? We're live.
Woohoo!
How's it going,
Oh shit.
Paige?
Man, it's fucking going. It's been a long day. I'm exhausted,
Dude, this
but
fucking week's been a whole year.
well, yeah, you're telling, and it's honestly crazy that I feel like we both had well, you had an especially busy week, but
What'd you do this
like,
week? Just been painting your house and shit?
I've been painting and then I had to work this weekend. I think that's why so my days were off. So, and then, but I have tomorrow off, so. And the whole painting thing has been a whole fiasco. It's been a journey.
Dude,
It took us forever to figure out the color we wanted,
oh
you know?
yeah, dude, and the worst part is, there's a couple, our bathroom here, I hate the color of it. I don't
What
know why
color?
we
I
picked,
can't even remember. That's so sad.
it's like pea green. It's not a
I
good
didn't
color.
even know. I feel like I didn't even notice that. I feel
It's the
like it was
worst when
white,
you get a
but
color and you put it on the wall and you're like, man, I hate this. Who picked this?
oh my god, we bought like because we thought cause we have like a blue theme kind of. I don't know. This wall back
Yeah, I
here
see
is
the
like
blue.
navy blue, and then we got this like we wanted the white blue, but they gave us like literally Andy's room from Toy Story, like that blue, and it was if we drew clouds, it would have been exactly like
Dude,
that. It was too much.
one time my mom wanted to paint the living room of her house, so she bought a bunch of canary yellow, and we painted
Ooh.
it canary yellow, and it was hideous. And we
Um,
repainted it immediately, like the next day.
my sister, when they moved into their house, I like walked into her bedroom. It was lime green. And I was like, "Kayla, how can you fucking even sleep in here?" It was
Dude,
like electric. Like you could see it closing your eyes still,
I
you
know
know?
the exact color you're talking about because that is the same color that Kaylin's little sister had in her like bedroom when they first moved in.
It's like a little
Like a
yes,
green
and
screen.
did she
It's so
change it
crazy. No, it's still
or
like now they use it for like a storage room. So
it's still that
yeah,
color?
it's still that color. I think it is at
Ooh.
least. It was when I checked the last, which I don't know when that was, but
Yeah, that's like the worst color to have. Like our hallway was orange and I was like, "Dude, we got to get rid of that." So that's why we painted it cuz it
gotta
was like
go.
it's got to go. It was not cute. But what are you going to do?
Paint that shit.
I hate house like
Dude, I hate
just
being a
doing
homeowner.
shit right now. Yeah, I know. Like it sounds all fun. Then you get the house and you're like,
I have
"Fuck,
to
there's a
do
lot of
stuff
shit to
here.
do." Yeah,
I know, dude.
exactly. It
I
is
need,
nice though.
I've
I
had to
mean,
mow our
I
lawn for
love
like
hate
2 weeks now. I want to
You
say,
had
oh,
what?
I'll do it tomorrow. Like I said, I've had to mow our lawn for like 2 weeks now.
Oh, yeah. Mason's like freaking Hank Hill with the yard and shit and just like, you know, going hard on it. But I pulled weeds and my body's sore. And I did weed eat that one time.
Did I spray it with Roundup and move on?
Yeah, that's the way to do it, honestly. I feel like I want to do a lot with it too. And then it's like this year went by so fast. Like I had all these plans. I was like, we're going to make a garden and we're going to do
Oh,
this. And then I
same.
blinked
That
and it's
is
like
me every
summer's
year, dude.
over.
This winter, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna make us some like planter boxes so we can have a little
Mhm.
garden outside and not have to trap the yard up. And here we are, middle of summer, no boxes, no planting anything. And it's probably not gonna happen now. I mean, we
I will
planted weeds, I guess. We didn't
Your
plant them,
house
but they're
though
growing them.
has came a long way though, and it looks cute because when I went in there to see Caitlin to give me like before we started the
Oh yeah.
podcast like that, it was so cute in there. I was like, what a glow up, you know?
It's not fucking barren like it was just me living here.
Well, it's hard when you first move into
I
something because you're
know,
like, I gotta fill it with shit, and then shit costs money. Like, everything I want right now, I can't even buy, even if I want it. Like, I know
right?
exactly what I want, but like, I can't buy that shit right now, especially with like grocery shopping. Like, that
Yeah,
just
for
takes a lot.
real.
So, being an adult just blows.
Life's a bitch and then you die.
I, I guess you're not wrong though.
Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta fix this real quick. Oops. That screw up my OBS? I sure fucking did.
Nope.
I was trying to turn you down a little bit. There you go. You talk to me real quick. Say some shit.
Oh, I mean, listen, I got a lot to say. Where should I start? No, I'm just kidding. I felt like I did have something important to tell you, but I'm trying to think of what I did this week besides paint. I've been watching a lot of do you have Discovery Plus?
No. I used to watch it
Do you
though.
watch anything though? Like or do you always like playing
So,
games?
sometimes I watch stuff while I'm playing games, but usually I just
Yeah.
play games. Usually I find that I'm like I can focus on one at a time, but I can't focus on them both. I'm like, shit, I've been playing this game and I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I feel that. I've been playing I played that Stray game for a little bit with the cat. Have
Oh,
you seen
really?
those?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
It was funny because when my cat saw the other cat on the screen, like he was being pretty ridiculous, honestly. Like, because I would just make the cat move real quick.
Is that game
But
fun?
I do like it. At least I haven't gotten super far in it, but you're kind of just roaming around, kind so far at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
is what it seems, and like the future.
I've seen people play the game, but I have
Hmm.
no clue what it's about. All I've seen is people's animals reacting to the cat.
Oh my god, so
There's
other
so
people
many
do it
videos.
too.
Yeah,
That is hilarious. Okay, I didn't know that but that makes sense though, because you can make the cat like run and stuff,
yeah,
and my
yeah,
cat was like about it. But um, yeah, I don't even know. Like, there's no talking or anything in the game, so I
yeah.
feel like you will figure it out eventually. And I mean, I guess there is people that talk to you like those robot people, but that's all I freaking got. What about you? What are you playing right now?
Well, yesterday I downloaded a Nintendo 64 emulator, and I've been playing a bunch of those old ass games, going back to the
Listen, I
past.
still have my Nintendo 64. It's my
Oh,
favorite.
really?
Yes, I do.
We've got one still, but we don't have a working controller for it, so.
I got two. I mean, humble brag over
Goddamn,
here.
dude. What are you,
But that's,
Japanese?
I mean, no. It's like still the one that my aunt had when I was a kid, so it's still the one that I
Oh,
used
that's
to
cool.
play with as a kid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like
See,
it. Like,
I
it's
was
just
an
fun.
idiot, and whenever I wanted like another console, I would just sell my old console to help pay for the new one.
I feel
And
like
now,
that's
as an adult,
not
I'm like,
though.
I was such a moron, dude. I could have had so many cool consoles.
Yeah, but like I feel like in a way that was a responsible way of doing it to get the next thing you want, because
Mm-hmm.
most people just have them sitting around though and don't even
I
play
mean,
them
they do look
anymore.
pretty cool just sitting around, though.
Yeah, I mean,
It is my dream to have one of those like entertainment centers with like a bunch of the cubby holes, and every cubby hole has like a console in it. That'd be so cool.
oh yeah, I would think that would be really awesome too. Also feel like when you play games back in the day, like okay, when they remastered Spyro and Crash,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that game looking so good because you played it as a
Oh
kid."
yeah.
And then when I replayed it, I was like, "I can't." I had to go look at the old images and be like, "I can't fucking believe I
I
thought." I was like, "This is
know.
the future, guys. Do you see this?" And it's like, no,
Cannot believe it.
they were just blobs, really.
Especially now playing on my monitor that's a lot bigger than the for some reason when I run my games on the emulator, instead of making it like a tiny square like it was originally, it stretches it
Yeah.
out to the full monitor size. So
Oh
it
my
looks
god.
even worse.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yesterday we John Alex and I tried to play Mario Party. We got through like, I don't know,
Oh,
a half
that's
hour of
fun.
it. It was pretty
That's
cool.
a yeah, that's a class. I still play, well, I haven't in a long time, but me and Mason like last year bought a bunch of wrestling games and
Oh
then
yeah.
I still have like Conker's Bad for a Day, and
Yeah.
I don't have GoldenEye, but I feel like that should be.
Yeah, that's on our list too to play.
Yeah, I haven't played that one. I have the South Park one, like the snowball fight
The one where you
one.
pee in the snowball and throw it?
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
My aunt and
Yeah.
uncle had that on the PS2 when I went
Oh,
visited them
really?
when I was a kid.
I had
Hell
the
yeah.
there was that South Park game show on PlayStation 1. I used to like Chef's Love Shack. Do you
Oh,
remember
I
that?
don't think I played
Oh
that
my
one.
god, I used to play that shit out of that one. But it was pretty fun.
Well, speaking of love shacks, just kidding, that has nothing to do with the story. But today we're going to talk about the man from Tared, or Tard. I'm
Yes.
not really sure how you pronounce that word.
Oh, I thought it was like torrid.
Maybe it's
It doesn't
Torrid.
have an O though.
Well,
I don't know. Do you
uh,
want to say like what you thought
yeah.
what it
So
was?
back in like middle school, I was really into this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm still kind of into this kind of stuff, mystery stuff, you know.
Hell yeah.
And I found this story about this man from Tared, who basically, what I thought I knew was that he shows up in a country and he claims he's from this other country that doesn't exist, and they end up like trying to interrogate him, and he just disappears. Okay, well, come to find out last week after we figured out we're doing this story that this is actually a known urban legend, and I didn't know that. But
I,
nonetheless, this is the urban legend, and then I also have the real story behind it that led to this, which is also kind of weird. Um,
yeah. Well,
Uh,
and like I said, if you heard it, which you guys are about to, like, you'd wanna dig in deeper. Like, it is one of those stories where you're like, "What's going on
it sounds
here?" You
pretty
know?
interesting, and my little kid
And
brain
then
didn't know.
it also sounds like once you find out the real story versus, like, the actual urban legend, it sounds like a bad game of telephone. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like, it's
it
just
gets
like,
so
"How did
weird.
you get from here to, like, here?" But okay.
But anyway, in July 1954, an unknown Caucasian man with a French accent arrives in Haneda Airport in Tokyo, Japan. He makes his way to customs and he gets his belongings. The man tells the customs officer he's from a country called Taured. He claims this is his third time visiting Japan from Taured. Customs officer has never heard of this place before. And despite the man mainly speaking French, he would often speak in Japanese as well with the officers in the airport. Um, Realizing that no one had heard of this country he claimed to be from, the officer took a look at the man's passport, which looked authentic. But due to the suspicion, the man is asked to point on a map where his home is, which is also kind of weird in this story. But nonetheless, he points to what is called Andorra in this dimension, which is a tiny little country that's between France and Spain. Um, the
What do you
band,
think the guy was thinking though? And like, if that were to happen, it's
I,
just like
I don't know. I feel well. See, I know nothing about travel internationally,
me either. Like
so
geography, what is it?
I feel like there'd be a million places that there could be passports for that I would not recognize.
Yeah, yeah. No, I go off landmarks, so I would not know
And
anything about
like
anything.
recently this year, I've gotten really into this game called GeoGuessr.
Oh yeah,
Um,
you guys are pretty. Do you guys like ever nail any of them, or do
oh
you
yeah, all the
always get?
time.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
gotten
Okay.
okay, we've gotten a million times better than we were before we started playing this game.
Yeah, you guys were telling me about that game, and I was like, I immediately would be terrible. Like, there's no way.
I mean, it's pretty. It's like it's basically a memory game. You just got to remember like the little things about
Oh,
different
okay.
countries, like what their license
Yeah,
plates look like. It's just like every country has like a little tell for the most part, and you just got to find that one thing.
I
But
gotcha.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, but there's like so many places. I'm like, dang, I've never heard of this place. Like, there's a bunch of yeah, not countries. Let me think. Oh yeah, no countries. There are a bunch of countries in Africa that I'm like, oh, this is where this is.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
well, even towns though, there's like 30 Lebanons when you would
oh
not
yeah.
think,
Oh, that's another
you
thing.
know?
So there's in that game you can also do a U.S. state streak, so you can like try to guess all this like as many states as you can.
Mhm.
And Minnesota has like the the strangest city names ever, and it's the most misleading thing. Like there's a Detroit Lakes, there's a Houston, Minnesota, there's Arkansas City, Minnesota.
Oh, damn.
It
So,
gets really confusing. So half the time we're like,
you're
yeah,
like,
this is
"Wait."
Minnesota. I know it says Los Angeles, but this is Minnesota.
That's hilarious though. I guess maybe if I do start playing that game,
You
maybe I
should.
would
It's
start
pretty
getting them.
fun. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
We got
maybe
John.
I will.
We got him to play it, and he hated it at first, but now he's coming around to it. He's getting hooked,
Alright. Okay, well, then maybe there's a chance
and
for
it's pretty
me, you know?
fun. I mean, you could even
Yeah.
do easy ones, like you have to guess like the famous place, which can be kind of hard. Like there's other like famous places in the world that you probably don't know what they are, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you get a pretty good shot at those. But there's also like a dumb test one, which gives you really obvious ones. But
Yeah, I'll check it out, maybe. Maybe, we'll see.
you better. Playing Stray, but not GeoGuessr. Come on. Anyway, so he says he's from what's called Andorra, but he refuses to concede that this place is not called Taured. Oh yeah, what I was saying is, I bet there's a bunch of places that, like, if I was a customs officer and I saw a passport, that I'd be like, I don't
You'd
know
be
where
like,
this is
"I
from.
get
I
it."
wouldn't even question it if you have a
Yeah.
passport and it looks right. But
I
maybe they have more knowledge than me. I mean, they probably do. But
honestly, it sounds like a lot of work too,
yeah,
like, man, this is gonna be a whole thing, and especially if you have to go to lunch in, like, 30 minutes, I might be like, "Whatever, dude."
and
Like,
this story is so weird. Like, I don't know. It seems so far fetched that this all happens because this one officer had never heard of a place before. But
yeah.
anyway, he refuses to say that Taured is or Andorra is a thing. Then they start searching his things, and the officers find money from various different countries. They find out that he worked for a company that exists in Tokyo, but it doesn't exist in Taured. He gives the officers his hotel information, which was the hotel in Tokyo, but the employees later said that no one of the description was staying there that night. Under suspicion that he might be a criminal, the officers confiscate his documents and belongings, and they bring him in for interrogation.
See, and that's like crazy too.
I
I know
know
again that
this is
is not
moving
real, but
really
it's like
fast,
that escalated so quickly that they were like, "Yeah, we're doing this,"
right?
you know?
Um, for the interrogation, or sorry, because they plan on interrogating him, I think the next day, they put him in a hotel that night, but he's being watched over by police, and he's also like he's high up in the hotel. He's not like on the ground floor. Um, the
Yeah.
next day, upon arriving at the hotel to get the man, um, the police find that he is just vanished, thin air, gone.
There he is. Bye.
Uh, and no one at the hotel saw him leave. He wasn't on the cameras, or I don't think they had cameras actually. It's 54. But you know, he couldn't have left out the window, or he would have been dead. They search for him, and he doesn't end up anywhere. People think this is a story of interdimensional travel or time travel, or just your internet hoax, which I think it actually is.
Yeah. And well, and like there is those stories where someone does disappear and it is a weird circumstance. So I can understand like you hearing this also as a middle schooler and
Yeah,
being
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
"What?" you know? But it's
And
funny reading it as an adult. I'm like, "No."
we'll have to do another episode sometime on stories of people who just spontaneously disappear, because there's a
Yeah.
bunch of those, and I was like, I wondered if we should go over some of this on this episode, but
Absolute. Oh.
I was like, this
Oh,
could
like
be its own thing. So
yeah, we definitely should do that. Also, I thought you were going to say spontaneous combustion and we
that
should look
too.
into that. We should
I
just
thought it was too
hold
for
on.
a
I
second
need
there.
to plug my headphones in.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to yeah.
We gotta watch Paige speedrun pulling her headphones in.
Woohoo! I got it, guys. It was super fast.
Um, so that is the urban legend story of
Yes.
this whole thing. There is a real story which is almost just as weird, and that is in 1999, a man named John Zagres enters Japan with his Korean wife, and John Zagres at this time is 36 years old, and his age will be a key factor later on to tell you how weird this fucking story is. Uh, October 1999, he enters Japan with his Korean wife. In December of that year, he tries to cash various checks at various different banks inside Japan. A month later, he is arrested for suspected identity fraud.
Mhm.
At Tsuyuki Sasa, I think is his name. Sorry, I can't pronounce Japanese names that easily. Is the detective who investigates John Zegras and writes about him. He claims, or sorry, the detective claims that John told him he's an ambassador of Negress Hades, which is supposed to be like an ancient place in Ethiopia. He claims that he is a diplomatic, or sorry, he claims that he has diplomatic immunity, and he also claims to be an American spy. He tells them he's from the south of Ethiopia, which the Negus Hades is like, it's like one of those ancient cities that isn't around anymore. That was like super
Oh, like
big,
Atlantis or something?
kind
Or
of more along the lines of like I can't think of like a more modern one, but like you know how like Jerusalem and Palestine are like ancient cities,
oh,
like Babylon. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah,
Or
Babylon.
is
Perfect.
Alexandria still a
Yeah.
place? I don't know if that's still a place, but anyway, an ancient city doesn't exist anymore. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, apparently John's passport is also like gigantic, like novelty big. Um
Okay.
and written inside of it is claimed to be, oh yeah, so the language that the passport's written in is called Negus Habasian, which is an ancient language, and it kind of resembles Arabic. The
Oh yeah, I did
passport,
see that.
yeah, the passport's later
Well,
found to be fake, which is no surprise because it's gigantic and hilariously big. What were you
like
saying,
what would
Paige?
you do in that situation? That's real life. And that's just like that doesn't even look like a passport.
Yeah,
So what are we doing here?
I
What are
know,
you
dude.
didn't even try.
It's a homemade one. Uh, and then after they find out his passport's fake, John gives them his life story. And this is his life story, and it's crazy. Keep in mind he is 36 years old. Okay, hold on. I gotta do the math here. What
Okay.
what is? Okay, so this is in the year 2000. So
Yes.
when was he born? He was 36 years old. He was born in 1964. Okay, keep that in mind. That's when he was born.
Okay, I can
Okay.
do that.
His story starts. Hold on, let me bring up this again. Um, where's the story at? Okay. He's born in the United States. Okay. After he's born, when he's still a little kid, he moves to the UK. Okay, and then he moves to Czechoslovakia, and then he moves to Germany, where he attends high school. And
I want to
then,
talk to his parents because Jesus fucking Christ.
well, he might be. Listen to this. After high school, he goes back to the UK, and then I can't talk. World War
World War.
II starts. And this is the first
Good
red
job.
flag because he's 36 in the year 2000, and World War II starts in 1942. So that can't happen. That's like 20 years before he's born.
So you can't take anything that he says true. You're like, you're a fucking liar.
Yeah. So he says that he goes back to UK right before the war. War breaks out. He gets enlisted as a pilot in World War II for the RAF, and then he gets captured by the Germans. After the
As you
war,
do.
after he
Right.
gets released by Germans, and after the war, he moves to Latin America, where he gets captured by Americans and turned into a U.S. spy.
He got captured twice.
Yeah.
Like the
Um.
first time didn't, kind of make you watch a little bit,
Yeah. Right. Uh. And then and then the CIA sends him to Korea for a secret mission, which he would not tell the officer what the secret mission was. But after Korea, he leaves to be a pilot for Thailand, which doesn't really make sense. And then he leaves from Thailand to go to Vietnam to be a pilot for Vietnam. I don't know what that means. The CIA then transfers him to be a spy for the UAE, like the United Arab Emirates, which
Yeah.
I don't think that is the thing either. I'm pretty sure the CIA doesn't transfer spies back and forth. The UAE makes him the diplomat for Negus Habes. And then he's sent by the UAE to Japan for another secret mission. And this one he spills the beans on, and he's there to recruit Japanese military men for the UAE. And
I like how he's like,
obviously,
this secret mission is off limits, but this secret
yeah,
mission, what do
for
you want to
real.
know?
I think he was like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
But then I went to Vietnam.
What a like, what? Let's give him credit for at least, I guess, trying. It might
Right.
he's just letting it all come out.
Obviously, this story is fabricated and fake and was found out pretty much immediately. I mean,
You don't say.
it doesn't even make sense with him
Also, if
being
you
in
were
World
a
War II.
super like secret spy, I would think that someone would come and get you. I don't think they would just like I
Right.
mean, I don't really know the rules, but I don't think they would leave you on your own at an airport, you know what I mean? And you would have a fucking passport if you were,
Yeah, and
come
it
on.
probably wouldn't
Like
be
a
a
real one.
novelty passport. It's
You had to like
gigantic.
make a homemade one and then fucking talk about being a spy. Like I think the spy agency would give you a real passport. I feel
Right.
like that wouldn't be hard for them. It's probably in like your beginning, like your first day.
And then August 10th, he gets sentenced to 1 year in prison in Tokyo. He tries to kill himself by cutting his wrist with a piece of glass, which is
Yeah.
really weird for a 1 year prison sentence.
Also, they kind of like skimmed by that, and then they were
Yeah,
like, someone gave him the piece of
on his
glass,
way
and
to
I was
court,
like,
apparently.
what? Who did that? I want to talk to that person
Yeah,
too.
it's
Like,
so
what
weird.
was
Wait,
that?
maybe he is a secret agent, and that's why he trying to get rid of the secrets, dude. I don't know.
I mean, I'm convinced.
And then him and his wife, they get separated and deported. He gets sent to Hong Kong, where he is never heard from again, and she is sent back to Korea. And this is also weird because why would they deport him to Hong Kong if he is from the United States, UK, Czechoslovakia, Germany, Latin America,
Because he's from,
Thailand, Vietnam,
uh,
and Korea? Oh,
he was
and
probably
the
like,
UAE.
send me here, because he's trying to mark it off his bucket list, because he's already been everywhere
Right.
else. So, I don't
Gotta
know,
go back to
man.
get a new novelty passport for that one. But
Um,
yeah, that's the story that got changed up and written into an urban legend about the man from Taured.
do you think he's still? What could do you think he's still alive?
I
Do
could
you think
be.
he's?
I
He
don't
could
know.
be,
I
yeah.
mean, I honestly, he already
I
tried to unalive himself once. He probably is not, but who knows?
I was like, you're an urban legend. Like I would, you know, make something out of that. He could
I
probably
am
use
the
it.
man from Taured. Hear me roar.
No,
Um,
honestly, he just wanted to cash a traveler's check,
yeah,
and
he tried to cash
he
several.
tried. Yes, and he was a fraud, and that was his best idea to try to
Which, hold on.
bamboozle them, and it just
So
didn't work.
the checks he was trying to cash were for 2,000 or 200,000 yen.
Oh, are you
Uh,
gonna see how much that is?
yeah, because I don't know how much that is. That's
Mm.
$1,500, and there was like 4 of them.
That's it. What?
So,
Okay, well,
which that explains the 1 year prison sentence, I suppose.
oh yeah, it was just 1 year,
Yeah, he got 1 year. That's why he tried to kill himself.
and you're trying to cash what, like 7,000 or something,
Something.
8,000 maybe.
It's the weekend. I'm not doing math.
Listen,
I did math once already today, actually, but not doing
I
math
don't know if
twice.
that money is like worth. Well, I mean, like a year, that's really not bad. If he would have got away with it for a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe it would
Just
be
what a
worth it.
weird
But
story. And then what a weird story to give them once you got caught.
also, like, if you're trying to stay under the radar, I don't think making up a fucking location is gonna be the way to do it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, that is definitely. He didn't think. I wonder if he was like not saying, but I'm wondering if like cocaine was involved, because it's
Maybe.
just such a wild, like,
I
we should
mean,
do this and then we should do this, get this, like I feel like he could have actually done better.
I think this guy might have been on PCP, gotta say. I mean, all signs point to it, so.
He would have to punch a hole in
The
the
woman
wall.
was too stunned to speak.
Oh.
Anyway,
uh
so that's a really short story, obviously. So we have a couple
right.
videos we can look at.
Yes, also, I'm gonna say too, the one video I sent you that's 10 minutes long, I did not listen to it at all, so I don't know if there's music, you can turn it
Okay,
off. I don't think you need to
we'll
have
skim
it.
through it. We'll skim through
Yep. All right.
it. All right.
Did you input any videos in it?
Yeah. I have some
Oh,
videos
okay.
and some
Okay,
stories to
well then
tell for
I'm
the
not too
said
worried about it.
videos.
You know what? I brought something to the table, so I'm trying.
Sir, sir, merger. Let me switch this to. Oh, hold on. Fuck. I gotta move this around real quick. Okay. Boom. We're all watching now. Boom.
Honestly, I appreciated a short story, so that's what I'm saying.
Paige, what is this video?
Okay, well, a baby disappears. Where did she go? She pops back up. I just ruined the whole video for you, but
Thanks. Okay, we can
I
just
think it's
exit out of
kind of
this
crazy.
now.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Also, I
No,
realized. Yeah,
sorry.
there, keep going.
No, this guy, I follow him on TikTok. I don't even really get on TikTok very often, but I will say like there's a couple like haunted people I follow, and his whole house is crazy. Like there is shit happening all the time. I was trying to find other videos, but they were just on TikTok, like they weren't on YouTube at all.
Yeah.
So, but like highly recommend following him. I don't remember his name, so that doesn't help, but
Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but I read this comment when I first pulled the video up. Yeah, you need to get that place blessed. I cannot believe I heard what she said.
I did not listen to it when I've seen it before, but I didn't even notice that there was talking, if there is even talking. Did you try listening to it?
Yeah, I did. And that's kind of what makes it seem not so real to me. But we'll watch it. We'll watch it.
Oh, that's upsetting then. Okay.
Baby girl, where you going? Hmm? Abigail. Abigail? Abigail?
Okay, I don't know if you heard it, but there was like a little. The comments were like, "Oh my god, I heard the demon say mine."
Abigail?
Oh, well,
Abigail?
You
Abigail.
never know.
maybe you're not. Listen.
Where is you? Abigail.
Honestly, though, if I was a parent, I could see myself reacting like this
where
if
you
I
at?
couldn't find my kid.
Abigail.
Also,
I will say, like, I guess this happens often. At least that's what it seems like.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Another thing is the sound of the dog barking. It's way too loud for the dog to be as far away as it is when you see the dog in a second.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I can't hear any of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just realized that, and I was like, huh, maybe that's why I couldn't hear anything. Is it because it's playing in Twitch or
No, it
whatever?
should be. Are you watching the stream through the Discord?
Nope.
Well, hey, there you go.
Well, now I am. See how easy?
All right, well, back to the beginning. We're figuring things out. We're figuring things out. It's only episode 8.
Where you going?
Great at this.
Hmm? Abigail.
Can you hear it now?
Yes, we're
Abigail.
good.
All right, did you hear
Oh,
it?
I heard it. Yeah,
Did you
I
hear
heard
the demon?
it.
Abigail. Abigail.
I don't like it. Whatever it is, I don't care if it's fake. I don't
Where's
like it.
Abigail? Hey, where you at? Abigail.
The
Oh
dog's
yeah,
barking.
their dog. Yeah.
It's right there. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It sounds so weird for where
It
the
does
dog
sound weird.
actually is.
Where you at?
I know you would think
Abigail.
the dog is like far away or something.
There it is. It's standing still in the hallway.
Buddy. Abigail.
Yeah,
Abigail?
the dog, like, there's a bunch
Abigail,
of videos
where
of,
you-
like, he has a lot of
Abigail.
videos about this place.
It's so weird. The dog's like whining and barking, but only when it's not on camera.
Yeah. Could you fucking imagine though? I would be like, I would move. That's just how that would happen. And I've lived in haunted places, but
We are a few
not
weeks
any
into
that
season
took a
14.
baby.
Oh, sorry. What else we got here? Ghost baby, ghost videos.
Ghost baby.
Moe's top
From
10.
strangers licking doorbells to catch
Oh,
any
I see. I didn't even know.
number
Oh, you can
today
fast
and decided to have a
See?
nap.
There you go.
All of a sudden, her bedroom door opens like an invisible force had pushed it. Now,
Yeah, I don't
the
like
girl
the
claims
voice.
that there was not a window open and that
You
she
could
was the
probably
only one
mute it,
home
you
at the
know?
time.
You know, that's a good point. That's a great point.
I'm just saying, like,
And turn
we're
the
just
CC
here
off.
for the video.
Do, 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 do,
I
do.
have like my old house that was in high school. You know that white
Yeah.
one.
We drove
The
by it the
doors
other
and
day,
stuff.
actually.
Did you? There's like someone's a hoarder that lives there.
Yeah.
It's bad. They have like all kinds of stuff on the porch. But I just found out that it used to be a mortuary too. My dad told me that like at dinner, super casually the other like it's been a couple months. But I did not even know that, and I love that shit. But
All right, number 9. Ready to be spooked?
I feel like I have seen this
Okay,
video.
this one looks completely set up. This clip.
I love a good setup.
Just because of the way the doll is sitting there already in the frame.
She's playing with her dolls. Don't be rude.
Bet the backpack falls over and the doll moves. That's my professional analysis.
I used to have porcelain dolls too at my house, and their heads would move too, and they'd be staring at you when you woke up.
That's creepy.
Yep.
Though if I had a daughter and they had porcelain dolls, you bet I'm doing that to them. You bet.
Oh, I have seen this. I think this family had a couple videos too.
Mm.
I don't know though,
I
because
feel like I have seen
like,
this video actually, but it also looks
Yeah.
like it's not playing. Oh wait. Oh, it looks like she was frozen in
Yeah.
time. That was so weird.
Honestly, that girl has the right move. She's like, get me the fuck out of here.
What's sad is even if that is fake, I wonder if the kids even know that it's not
Their
real.
parents are just like fucking
Yeah.
with them. Oh my
Traumatizing
God.
them for life.
But they have to deal with that, so why would they? You know what I mean? It's not like she probably sleep by herself.
Yeah.
What's happening in this one?
Oh shit.
Oh. That is pretty creepy though.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably not a ghost, but if I saw that on my camera, it's a ghost.
Yeah, it's just a bug that walked across the lens or something.
Oh my god, there's a guy out there. Is that the ghost?
It is the ghost.
Ooh, I'm a ghost. Okay, now
Oh,
that's
someone's
creepy.
someone's living in the listen, that's one of my fears is people living in your fucking attic or
Yeah.
your that was like smooth though, the way that she What if he came into the kitchen right now?
Yeah. I mean, I know this kind of thing has actually happened before, but
Yeah.
that's so risky. I feel like there's so many abandoned buildings you could probably just go to. Well, I guess abandoned buildings don't have milk in the fridge.
I mean, yeah, but oh my god, and then just to like wake up all the time and like half of your food and shit's missing and like
Yeah.
there's not that many people that live in oh my gosh.
What do you do when you accidentally knock over something? You can't go up there quickly.
Mm. Yeah, she just falls. Oh my god, that'd be awesome though.
She goes limp like it's Toy Story. What the fuck? Oh, I think this person has that laser grid thing set up.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, and one of those Connect cameras.
Oh, so you can see what's
Yeah.
I'm confused though. Is
Well, I
there
don't know.
something hap
I don't see anything happening. Oh wait, did that?
me
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
So the Connect camera picks up when it thinks a person's in the frame. People use them, and I'm sure
to
it's
see
probably
if
not.
oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
sorry.
you're fine.
No, I've seen those videos where people are sitting on a couch and then someone's sitting
Yeah,
next to them.
it like puts a
But
wireframe where it thinks a person is.
there's a video I'm gonna have to send you too where this girl's like sitting on the couch and there's someone sitting next to her in the reflection of the TV and you could see
Oh,
she's
I've
like
seen
freaking
that. I've seen
Oh
that.
my
That's
god, that
creepy,
one was really crazy, yeah.
dude. Have you seen? There's like so many videos of people like filming their TVs and trying to show something, and then all of a sudden the screen goes black and you can just see the reflection of the person, and they're always like, it looks so fucking funny. They're like in their
Oh
underwear
my
filming
gosh.
it.
No,
It is so
but I can
funny.
believe that though. Oh
There's
my
like
gosh.
one of a little there's one of like a little kid who's trying to like report another person for doing something like cheating on a video game, and he's
Yeah.
recording it, and then all of a sudden the screen like starts it goes to a loading screen, and you see him, he's just like in his underwear filming the screen, and like he's like, oh sorry.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me of the people that are like that are selling things on Amazon
The
or like
mirrors.
or not Amazon, but like eBay and shit.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like the mirrors and like there's like the toaster. There was one with the
Yeah,
toaster. Oh my gosh. It's hilarious.
dude, I that's so funny. What's gonna happen here?
Uh,
Oh, there's a guy in the
is that
pool.
a swimming pool? Pool? Swimming. Oh wait, is that a crocodile?
I don't know
What is that?
what I'm looking at. Oh, that is a
Oh, it's
crocodile.
a freaking crocodile. Oh my god, that's freaking
Yeah, this is
nightmare
a real
fuel. Oh
scary
my
video. Oh
god, are
my
you serious?
god, dude.
Something just came out of nowhere.
They weren't even trying to zigzag.
Oh,
That wasn't a ghost video. That was just pure terror.
yeah, he woke up and chose violence. That freaking crocodile. He was like, I'm gonna get someone. Okay, so are we supposed to be looking at the blurry circle?
I don't know. I don't know what that would be.
Mm,
It just
Is that a random chick in an apartment or it's not her house? Or I'm assuming that's not her house, maybe? I don't know.
yeah, I see some wine. They've been drinking. I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
was
assume
pretty
that's what that
spooky.
was supposed to be, but like, why would you blur the face out if they're stealing? I don't know.
All right, what's happening here? Happening here,
Probably gonna be another crocodile.
dude. What do you do if you're just in a pool and all of a sudden this fucking dinosaur is
Oh
jumping
my!
in with you?
All I know is you're supposed to punch like them, and you're supposed to punch sharks in the
I was gonna
nose,
say, I
right?
think that's sharks.
I'll fucking do it to a crocodile too. She ran up and grabbed it, but I don't know. Oh, okay, something.
Don't know.
What? I'm so confused.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the whole
I remember
clown
when this
thing
was a
too.
big problem apparently.
Yeah. don't Are you scared of clowns? I don't really
I'm not scared of clowns. I
No,
mean,
me either. Like they're not like I don't know, I don't really have any feelings about
they're
them,
this
but
goofy looking.
yeah, I don't
But I definitely don't want a stranger in a clown costume at my
No, when this
house
was happening,
or any
people
kind
were
of costume.
yeah, they were really trying to like,
Yeah,
you know.
this is so cringy though. What do you
It
do?
is, but
Oh, the
like
weekends I dress like a clown and I go stand on people's front porch steps.
yeah, I'm sure they admit to it. It's
I'm sure he's telling someone about it.
No, yeah, his
He's
little
definitely sharing the videos of himself.
they probably were all meeting together, you know.
Clowns Club.
Mo's top
All right,
10.
thank you, Mo's top 10.
I did not understand like 4 of them, but you know, that's fine.
You don't gotta understand
The crocodile one was crazy though.
how to get shot in America. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't get shot. That would be my fear.
Yeah,
That
for
is
real.
actually my fear of ever trying to pull any pranks in the public is getting shot.
Yeah.
Also, this is okay. So, like recently, we had a shooting here at a mall, and the guy that did the shooting was shot by a civilian with a gun. And they just passed this law here that you can now carry a handgun without a license, concealed or
anyone
not.
you get a gun and you get a gun and
Yeah,
you get a
yeah.
gun.
Well, they didn't mention is I saw an article that self-inflicted gunshot wounds, like not people trying to kill themselves, but just people accidentally shooting themselves with their own gun, has went
Yeah.
up 19% in this state.
Well, that's what fucking happens when there's like
That is insane.
you're allowed to have a gun. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to take any
Crazy, dude.
classes. Good luck. And I bet once you shoot yourself, you probably won't again. So hopefully some of them learn. And didn't get truly hurt though.
Right.
Again, you could have.
Yeah, it was gun injuries that were self-inflicted.
Okay.
Anyway, I was looking up ghost videos earlier because I saw you put some in the
Well,
Discord,
thank God.
and I
Did you
found
actually
this.
watch your videos? Okay.
Yes. This
Oh,
one
well, you know.
is not so scary. It is ghosts in the dark. It's not so scary, but it is a fucking fire banger, dude.
Okay. I'm ready.
It's your boy MG, we going right back in. Could that motherfucker be done?
Hell yeah.
Some more of that fuck you music.
So with that, fuck you,
Yeah.
music.
I love that type of music.
Teddy boys, get up with me like KG. He got the ticket, catch me chrome on everything. Riding traffic rims, flicking bigger business, bust relentless. Watch the dentures come up missing.
I like
all
his-
facts.
his
Get
hip-hop
snatched
shrine.
From the streets to the prison.
Yeah, I like it too. I like his, flow.
Man, listen, blood thirsty for that paper
I mean,
dollars. Got me seeing vision, silence.
It's
twisted,
flow, not that bad.
James Bond, double O,
Say.
plus
No,
the 7,
I
baby
mean-
boy. First when it's thought, crime scene. Looking
Although
going.
the only thing I don't like listening to this whole thing is that I feel like I can't breathe because I don't think he is breathing.
Yeah, you know, he's like,
You don't hear him breathe once, I swear.
Lot of Draco shells and chalk. Lock your lips if you caught dead man.
That's impressive,
If you talk,
though.
killers all black with masks. Call them ghosts in the dark.
I like how the
Desperado,
camera's
fuck
just
the
shaking, 'cause
propaganda,
you can tell he's like-
bandanas, double barrel.
He's
Get
really
out
in
the
it.
stagecoach, better
Yeah.
mind your manners, check. Call them ghosts in the dark.
It just doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
Bandanas, double barrel at your stage. Dripping, join 11s, politicking, leaving. If you talk, killers all black with masks. Call them ghosts in the dark. Yeah,
he got more songs.
There you
or
go,
is this
dude.
like a one and only.
yeah.
That was literally
Yeah.
2.5 minutes
So
of him
good.
rapping nonstop.
Look at me, lot of Draco shells and chalk.
About to be
When
another
it's
minute.
dark, crime scene. Look at me at your stagecoach. Better mind your man. Lot of Draco shells and chalk.
Honestly, 10 out of 10.
I said it was fire. Said it was a banger. Okay. Also, this is so goofy. When I was a little
Yes.
kid, have you ever played Halo 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my favorite game when I was a little kid. And
I
I
mean,
saw
it's
this
pretty
video.
fun.
It's
Uh-huh.
called The Ghost of Lockout. Lockout is a map in Halo 2. I used to think this fucking video was terrifying. It's not, but it is slightly spooky. Okay, if you want to read this, you can, but basically, some shit. They're having issues with joining games and all that with their friends. So basically, they noticed that there's another player other than the 5 people who are with them, and he has no name, and he's not like shooting or anything, but he's still killing people. And it was the ghost of Lockout, dude. It's so funny watching this again because this literally terrified me.
When you're playing this,
Yeah.
then I honestly don't even. I don't know. Maybe it's just been so long. I feel like I always had like well, my aunt always had like the first Halo, so I might not have even.
Which is funny. Looking back at this video, you can't tell what the hell is going on.
Yeah, but that's I'm glad you explained it. But I guess that would scare you though. I mean, why would
Yeah.
One time.
See right there, he was getting shot and everyone was shooting at him. Spooky,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Fucking spooky, okay? The
Super
Ghost of
spook.
Lockout. This video is 2006 is when it came out.
Hell yeah, 6th grade. Time of my life.
Damn, dude. It's been a minute. All right. This is the last video I got lined up.
Okay.
It's kind of spooky,
ready.
dude. But also,
Super
I
spook.
feel like it has a perfectly reasonable explanation. But it is still kind of spooky. Okay. So I don't know if you've seen the Tesla, like the screen when it's in autopilot mode. It'll come up and
I have not.
it'll show you like people walking around near your car and like other cars.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it's just trying to show you what it's thinking.
Oh, okay.
But you'll see these people go through a graveyard. It's kind of spooky.
All right, let's see again. All right, we're in a cemetery.
And I can't make this full screen, I guess.
That's okay.
But
I can squint.
yeah, just
Please
squint.
show yourself if you're.
I was there.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Another one.
You saw another one?
Yeah, I saw another one.
It's probably just seeing the tombstones and like, oh, that might be a person over there.
So was it?
I don't
But
know.
it's
though,
still
'cause, like,
spooky.
Gosh,
I don't.
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm only saying that because there's so many tombstones.
Right.
Like, how is
Oh
it?
my
It's only
gosh.
like selecting
Right.
view.
But I gotta say, if that was me driving through a cemetery, I'd be spooked.
All right, let's see.
One time, it was like I don't know. It was like 6 of us maybe, but we were playing hide and seek in a graveyard, and like
Well,
where
that's an awful idea.
I thought it was fun. But hey, we it was like the cemetery was on a hill, and then where I was like standing, I could see everyone on the hill, and me and Ashley Ball were like, sitting there, and we counted all the people that were playing up there, and there was an extra person, and it was really fucking creepy. And
That is
like we
creepy.
ran up there and we were like, guys, we gotta go.
Do
And
you
when yeah, it was just creepy. No, you're good.
do you remember there's a graveyard kind of near where we lived?
Yeah, I think that's the one that we were playing hide
You
and
you
seek
kind of
at.
like, oh yeah, it's got a big hill. That makes sense.
Yeah,
you drive in and you
exactly.
can drive all the way around it and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's so creepy because this story is also about that same place.
Really?
So back
That
when we
place
were
was like weird though.
yeah, back
but
when
anyways.
like we were little hooligans, like
Yeah.
Caitlin and I used to go back there and like fool around or do whatever. And one night we went back there and it was like the dead of night, pitch black outside. And we parked in the back and turned my car off. And then we noticed there was like it looked like a little blue lantern that was like it was like someone was holding it and was walking up the hill, you know? 'Cause we're
Yeah.
parked in the backside of it next to that woods area.
Yeah, I know yes.
Yeah,
That's
and
where
it
we
looked
always
like
park, too.
it looked like someone was like walking around with a lantern up in the hill. And I was like, oh, that's
Yes.
creepy. Someone must be here looking at a grave. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. And we drove around and we literally were like pulling out and we looked behind us and we could still see the lantern just like bobbing around, going
But like
somewhere.
you didn't see anyone like
I mean, no,
holding
it was
or,
too dark
like,
to see people there.
That's crazy because yeah,
It was
that is really.
spooky.
I definitely think whatever. Like I've never felt like I guess super scared like something was out to hurt me there, which
Yeah.
is weird. Like it was just like. But there was stuff that always happened there. I feel like.
The place was very creepy.
Yeah, we should go there.
We should.
We should have like we should go ghost hunting just for the fun of it.
Yep, I'm totally down. We used to bring this stupid fucking it was an app that it was so yeah, I'm not sure if you were ever around when we
The
used it,
like
but like
e-meter
the one that
thing,
was
or
like it would just say random words.
I feel like I never. You went ghost hunting. I feel like didn't Frankie go with you and stuff? You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
and
yeah.
Caitlin. It was like yeah, but I remember when you were doing that.
Yeah, we drove around to graveyards and we had this app that would it supposedly would read electrical signals in the air and then it would give you a word that
But it was just a bunch of random
but
words.
it was just a bunch of random words that sometimes would be like eerie, but like it's just a
Yeah,
sheer coincidence because it'd be like
shot in the
beans,
dark. You're like, what?
toothpaste. Oh my god,
That
the
is.
ghost must be brushing his teeth.
Oh no! Stay away from the bathroom.
But yeah, we used to go
No,
to that graveyard and like a bunch of other graveyards and use that stupid app and get super spooked out.
it's a fun time
Yeah,
though.
it's still
You
fun.
know?
It's still fun.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I had like an actual. There's a couple things I want to get, like spirit boxes,
Yeah,
but some of them are so expensive.
I know.
But I would love to like
Yeah.
actually get
I
something.
actually found that app because they make like a little device that does the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, well, I can't afford that, but they have this app that does the
Oh
same
yeah.
thing. It
And then
also
it's like,
had like a entity radar that was supposed to work that show you like entities around you, which is fucking funny
yeah.
because you could be like, my God, dude, your cat comes out of nowhere.
He likes to sit on the
R, dude,
shoulder, you
R.
know?
Uh,
The cat, he wants what he wants, but yeah. Um, yeah, so I'm glad I never bought those apps, but I'm gonna be honest, looked at them.
I mean, I'd do it again just because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Chair.
no. And you're like, oh my
Oh my
god.
God, must be a chair involved.
I
There's
know.
been a murder.
We should look into. I wonder if any of the prices have went down on like spirit
Yeah.
boxes. There's probably all kinds. I'm sure
Dude,
even
I
like the
bet
older ones.
there's people on eBay selling their used ghost hunting equipment once they realized how much it probably wasn't working out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just take a look. That'd be so funny. Be some
Yeah,
quality content.
I need to do that for sure because I'm into it, and I want to go to Waverly Hills again
Oh yeah, same.
eventually.
I want to find out if it's still there or not because when I went with Alex and Frankie and Kate, they were talking about how it was going to be turned into like a hotel restaurant thing.
Really,
So I don't know if it actually ended up being renovated into that, but I know they were talking
I
about
def
how cool it looks to be there on the 4th of July, I think, because you can see the fireworks and some other stuff.
yeah, I'll have to definitely look. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you could still stay there, but I don't know. There's a couple of places around here that I want to stay at.
Yeah, same.
And Tennessee too. I feel like Tennessee has a lot of places as well. But I don't know. We'll check into that. I'll check into spirit boxes. We'll fucking do it.
We'll make a plan. We'll execute that bitch.
Yeah, I think I'm scared. Let's go.
I may be scared, but I ain't
I mean,
scared.
we're doing it. It was weird though, Waverly Hills, like walking down the body chute. Like that was the longest
Yeah,
walk of my life.
I didn't go all the way down. I think I only went like
Oh, I
20
did.
feet. I was like, yeah, this is the same thing all the way down.
We stayed like a long time. Because we did like the overnight.
Oh
But I
yeah,
got
yeah.
I got really sick, like, I don't know, and, like, there was a bathroom that no one knew about that the guy was like, "Yeah, you can just, like, go in here," and he, like, popped it open, and, like, it looked like it was into the wall almost. It was weird,
Mm.
and I was like, "Alright, good," because I was like, "Listen, dude, I'm gonna throw up, like, what are we gonna do about it?"
Yeah, I remember
But
we used to do the short tour, I think, but I remember
that's still fun, though.
Jesse volunteered to be the guy that there was like a hallway that shadows will follow you in or something, and Jesse
Oh,
volunteered to be the
yeah.
guy that walked on the hallway and had the shadows touch him or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, there was a lot of creepy stuff that happened when we were there, but
Yeah, do it again. It'd be so fun to wander around by yourself. It's scary, dude.
yeah.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, well, anyways, we need to look into it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But
But
anyway, that's all I had for today. You have anything else you need to add to the conversation there, Pager?
no, we need to spin the wheel,
We do need to
and
know. Shite. Okay. No.
then I'm exhausted. I'm gonna chill I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom. Spin this bitch.
Oh,
Hopefully it's a better story than last week's. this week's.
I liked it.
Caitlin Atkins. I don't know why I put that L as capital, but Caitlin Atkins. This one I do not know. But you do.
I did. It's a missing persons case.
Okay.
So, I think
Sick.
we're gonna. You know what? We're gonna find out.
Yep. I hear that.
So,
Write this
you know.
down. Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I
know?
hope you guys have a good Sunday. It's Sunday. Yes.
It's definitely
So,
Sunday, unfortunately.
have a good week.
We're not
Stay out of
superstitious,
trouble.
just a little stitious. Thanks for watching. We
Yes.
appreciate it. You have a good week. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.